Types of amplifiers. Most of the circuit studies thus far can be considered voltage amplifiers because they sense a voltage at the input and produce a voltage at the output. However, three other types of amplifiers can also be constructed such that they sense or produce currents shown in figure. The four configurations have quite different properties. 1. Circuit sensing. Here you can see the figures: voltage amplification, transimpedance amplification, transconductance amplification, current amplification. Types of amplifiers along with their idealized models. A voltage must exhibit high input impedance as a voltmeter, whereas those sensing a current must provide a low input impedance as a current meter. 2. Circuits generating a voltage must exhibit a low output impedance as a voltage source, while those generating a current must provide a current output impedance as a current source. Note that the gains of transimpedance and transconductance amplifiers have a dimension of resistance and conductance respectively. For example, a transimpedance amplifier may have a gain of 2 kilo ohms, which means it produces a 2-volt output in response to a 1 milliampere input. Also, we use the sign convention depicted in figure. For example, the transimpedance are not equal to V out by V in if I flows through the amplifier. Figure simple impedance of 4 types of amplifiers. Figure illustrates simple implementation of each amplifier. In figure A common source stage senses and produces voltage, and in figure B, a common gate circuit serves as a transimpedance amplifier, converting the source current to a voltage at the drain. In figure C, a common source transistor operates as a transconductance amplifier, generating an output current in response to an input voltage. And in figure D, a common gate device senses and produces currents. The circuits of figure may not provide adequate performance in many applications. For example, the circuits of figures A and B suffer from relatively high output impedance. Figure depicts modification that alter the output impedance or decrease the output impedance or decrease the gain. Figure 4 types of amplifiers with improved performance. While most familiar amplifiers are of voltage type, the other 3 configurations do find usage. For example, transimpedance amplifiers are an integral part of optical fiber receivers because they must sense the current produced by photodiode, eventually generating a voltage that can be processed by subsequent circuits. Thank you.